You are responsible for the quality of woman that you choose to marry and have children with. This decision will leave a ripple effect throughout the rest of your life. She will affect your mental health, your happiness, how you handle the ups and downs and hardships that lie ahead. She will leave an impact on your life's work and play a vital role in how your children are raised. For this reason, you should be very delicate and precise in selecting an honourable woman to be your wife. But when it comes to marriage and making this investment for your future family, most men don't take it seriously. See, it's far better to be picky and marry right instead of looking back at your life only to hang your head in shame and regret. When you ask the average man today, what do you look for in a woman? What do you want? The most common answer I hear is this: I don't know and I'm not sure. And despite being uncertain of their future and having no direction, they will go out there and meet women and start dating them based on lust, which leads nowhere and ultimately can ruin their entire lives. But yet you must take full accountability. Give her a background check. Ask quality questions. Are there any red flags, or is she consistently showing up as genuine? Is she who she actually says she is? Does she follow through? Is she compatible with you? Are your values aligned? Do you want the same things out of life? Most men make the choice to commit to women based on lust. Remember, looks fade but character stays. Yes, it's important to choose a woman you find attractive, but don't disregard the internal attributes that define who she truly is. This is why faith, culture, heritage, sexual past, family history, and the friends she chooses in her life are important to watch out for. You must find an authentic woman, okay? You must ruthlessly vet her background to ascertain if she's right for you or not. Instead of having a miserable outlook on relationships, accept things for what they are. There are good, honorable, feminine women that are worthy of becoming your wife. And there are others who lack basic moral decency, emotional intelligence, or the integrity required for a lifelong commitment. And it's your job as a man to decide if she's suitable for you or not. It is that simple. Let me ask you this. Would you spend your money on a car just because it looks nice? Of course not. You need to consider the insurance, the mileage, the price. You need to try it out. You're making an investment with your capital. What about purchasing a property? Would you sign on the dotted line just because the house looks nice from the outside? Of course not. You're making an even bigger investment with your capital. That is a lifelong decision. Or long-term in some cases. You need to see what the property looks like within. Take a look at the neighborhood. Again, the price, the mortgage, the rent, the bills, the utilities. You need time to think. How is this going to affect your life? But when it comes to choosing a woman, most guys don't take it seriously. Remember, there are 3 pillars to masculinity: health, wealth, and relationships. There is no point having high testosterone being in the best shape of your life. In terms of your wealth, having a successful career or business where you're making good money, if you marry a woman that doesn't love you. Because what will happen is you will come home and that will be your life every day. Your children will see that and they won't respect you, and it will damage them as well. And this is what happens to most men. There are guys out there, very successful, making 6-7 figures a year. And in their job, in their business, they're the man. But the second they walk through that door, they're nothing but a boy. And they come home to a wife that doesn't love them, is not intimate with them, and their children are out of control. They don't respect their father. And that is the life that they chose because they married wrong. And now they're paying the price for it in full. The worst part is those children grow up, and since most people are average, they don't learn from their bad childhood, and they turn out just like their parents. And the cycle of miserable, broken families continues. All because the father was weak, and when he first made the decision to commit to that woman, he chose wrong. And now it affects the rest of his bloodline. This is why it's so important. If you don't consider how vital this decision is, then you will suffer later on. If you commit to the wrong spouse, you actually deserve a miserable marriage. That's on you. But if you keep true to your standards and marry right, then you deserve the happiness that comes from taking full accountability and selecting a good woman to be your life. Remember, you are responsible for the quality of woman that you choose.